Hello, everybody. How's it going today? Saturday morning. Continuing my cut from yesterday, where I started. Name, word, sign. Um, I got a couple hours to get this. I got a couple hours to work on this today because I got called into work. So, but we all knew that was going to happen anyway from yesterday. So, welcome to Wood If I Could. Wood If I Could. And let's get started on this. See how much more we can do. And we'll see if we can just get going on this and see how much we can continue on it. All right, let's change cameras over here and we'll start cutting. Welcome to the show. Anybody that's watching, any questions, comments, or whatever, let me know, and I'll be keep an eye on the chat and say hello, and we'll see what's going on. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, let's get some music going too. Yeah. Oh, and of course, an ad comes up right away. Hey, Charles. Not done yet. What are you talking about? I just started this. Not as fast as you. Not as fast as Wes. Holy cow. See Wes's pattern he did last night? Pretty quick. Here. Fine. Is that better for you? Hey, Josh. How's it going? You guys aren't over watching Jamie and Carl's virtual crafty shows? I was watching. I watched a bit of Dale's show from Maple Tree Studios. I wasn't up early enough to catch Jamie. Herb was though, weren't you, Herb? And Andy's coming on right away. He's gonna be carving a X-wing fighter, Star Wars. And who else is going on? I was just there actually. I just saw who was running on. Yeah, I didn't catch any of Jamie's. I didn't catch any of Scott's, any Wayne's. I caught a bit of Dale's. Annika Costas as well. Heidi Jacobs. Saw a bit of Martin Sabbins, and Andy's up right away, so he'll be on. And I got to go to work in a couple of hours, so I'm just gonna try and see how much I can cut off of here right now. Don't want to step on John. Well, isn't that why we have a chat room so we can say, "Hey, we're gonna go live"? Oh yeah, but I don't post in there. Wes doesn't post in there, so. It's not really a Charles size test. Well, yeah, it sort of is. It's only 42 and a half by 16 and a half. And it's just a simple name, so it shouldn't take that long to do. It's not going to take 120 hours. Charles. But yeah, come play. No, I got caught. I knew I was going to work today. I just got to go in and unload a delivery. It might take an hour or so. And that's about it. But I'll be back after that because I got to get this done for Monday. So I can be in your show, but I'll be scrolling the whole time. If that's any help, which is probably not. But, it's been a while since I cut something this big, and I understand the trouble that Charles has doing his. Because when Charles is doing two quarter-inch thick double stacks, makes a half-inch thick like this. When I don't have a border on this, so you should have heard it yesterday. It was just vibrating all over the table. It was so long. I had to do the rough collar on the outside edge. Well, yeah, like with the roller stands. But the thing is that's why I like my corner desk because I got all the room around it. But I think I need to move it away from the wall and relocate my lights and stuff. Here, I'll show you. Because my light bases and stands are basically in the way of my work, right? Because what happened was when I was cutting this way, I hit my lights down there, and I didn't fully clean off my table over here, so it's sort of an issue. But we deal with what we deal with, so it's not a big deal. Oh, that's not good. How about there? That's worse. There. There. Hello, David. How's it going today? Stupid deliveries, eh? Can't rely on anybody. You pay for 10 o'clock delivery, doesn't show up till 10 o'clock at night. But I'm using a number 3. It's a little rough, but gets me where I need to be. And because of the size of it, and because this is finished, I'm just gonna take it to the my spindle sander, just clean the edge up real quick anyway. So. Oh, Josh. So I use Corel. All my patterns and designs are in actual size. Here, let me change cameras here for a sec. Oh wait, that's worse. Okay, let me change cameras for a sec. So I use Corel. All my patterns are in real size because I have them all scaled up all the time so that it's easier to work with it in full size. And what I do is when I print, I go to I use Corel, but you can use whatever program you're good at using. When I hit print, what comes up is actually, you know what? I'll screen share this right now so you can see what I'm doing. And okay, so when I use Corel, so all my stuff is in life size or real size. So my first page is right here, and this is page size that I get customers basically just to look at and agree to. because that way everything is what they want, colors, fonts, and exactly the way they want it. They just agree to it that way. There's no spelling errors or anything else. And then with it being life size, what I do is there's life size right there. So if I click on it, you can see up in the top corner here, the actual size is 40.5 by 16.5. And when I go to print it, when the print screen comes up, I go to advanced. I go to layout, in position, and side scale factor. So it's 100% scale factor. So it's going to be 6 pages wide and 2 pages high. So it's actually 12 pages. And this one's actually blank, but it still has to be in there. And then, on my video yesterday, what I did was I basically, when it prints out, it doesn't print them right to the edge. It prints them about a 1/4 inch in. So all you do is I basically cut every second page to the lines on the pattern, and then I just overlap them and tape them together. Now I know you can use other programs that'll let you poster size it or whatever like that. I can put words on the page as well that says, page 1, column 1, page 2, column 2, stuff like that. I think it's on here. Yeah, Italian marks right there. I have Italian marks on it. When it prints off, it prints these little registration marks in the corners. So that way you can just line up to those as well and cut right off of those. And then when I lay it out on my wood, like in my video yesterday, I lay out in the wood and as I'm cutting all the sections, and then I just tape it all together, back spray it, lay it all down. So if that makes more sense to you, but that's the way I do it. But like I said, I use Corel. You can use poster resizer, or I'm pretty sure Coyote does it as well. Or if you don't have the programs, Corel is actually one of the easier programs to use. I found I've been using it for probably 20, 30 years almost now. And when I use it, it's easy. The thing is that there's actually 2 versions. You can buy the full version, which is about $1,800 or more, and you can do everything with it. It comes with like 12 discs of clip art and everything else, and you get like online immediate support if you're trying to design or something else. Or you can buy the student version, which is like $80, which is just the basic program, and you can do whatever you want with it. And you just the full version also comes with like every font imaginable. Whereas if you want extra fonts, all you do is just download them from DaFont or 1001fonts.com. I mentioned that to Herb yesterday too, because he was asking about that. They're true fonts. All you do is download them. They come zipped, unzip them, and they automatically go into your Corel program, and you can just use. So they go into your Corel program or your Microsoft Word or whatever program you're using. Yeah, because I know like when you go down to Staples or wherever your print shop is, they charge you an arm and leg for it, whereas it's only 8.5 by 11 paper. I buy my paper by the box, so it's cheaper anyway at Staples. And I don't buy the premium white paper; just buy the recycled 60% white brightness and blah 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 and everything else. I think like a full box, probably $30 for a full box, whereas like one ream. So a full box is 12 reams. One ream, I think separate is $25 or $15. Sorry. So it's cheaper to buy a full box anyway. That's the way I do it. Oh, and I also got a laser printer too, so it makes it easier. It's quicker to print. It's cheaper to print. Yeah, like I said, either rapid resize or posterize it or whatever. Some other programs like that. Probably gonna lose this back one. There. Gotta make this so it's. Yeah, that's worse. What just happened? My camera zoomed in. Oh, there it is. I know, Charlie. You can go ahead. Like I said, I'm gonna be here till for another hour and a half or so, and then I gotta go to work. Like I said, that's gonna be a couple hours anyway. So you can go on right now. I'm not. You're not. Trust me, you're not interfering with me or my viewers. Because I know Herb can multitask. He'll be on me and you. Hopefully, Josh will probably jump over to you. I'll lose all my viewers. Go ahead. Do your work. Do what you got to do. Cause I just do mine whenever I have time to do it. Don't want you to have more than 100 hours on this next cut anyway. Go ahead. Yeah, you won't take my viewers. It's Josh and Herb. They're just gonna jump back and forth anyway. Right, Josh? Herb? Hopefully. Please. Take them. I'm good to go. Besides, if I wasn't filming, I wouldn't have viewers anyway. All right, Herb, have fun. Not till 11:25. Well, you got 10 minutes. Like I said, I know Andy's going on right away too. If he's not on already. Let me see.
He definitely would invest in a res brand.
Yeah, Andy's on already too. I know he's got he's got 101 people looking at his already. Wow. He's 15 minutes in, he's got 100 viewers. Yeah, I know they're all jumping back and forth between everybody's videos anyway. I'll see Josh is leaving anyway. Is that special order for Charles? I cracked myself up. Okay. I need that scrolling. knew I should have cleaned off more of my table. Ugh. Yeah, we're not cool enough. Hey, I'm cool. We should get our own jackets. You know, like the Thunderbirds had. It's like T-birds. We'll call ourselves Scroll Birds. You know what? Oh, like, you know, because we don't want to be called pink ladies. Unless, no. Yeah, I keep having to stop. I keep hitting lights at the back end here. Charlie, go ahead. I'm not. I don't hold a grudge. You got, you got your viewers. You got your scroll show. Go ahead and do it. Like I said, I'm only going to be here for a little while anyway. So I figured I'd try and get some cutting in before I got to go to work. Go do your show. Get some scroll work done. I'll jump on when I'm done, and I'll bug you for a bit. Derail your show. Nah, not like that. Oh, it's even worse. Hey David, I'm using a Excalibur 21. 21-inch throat. My pattern that I'm cutting right now is 42 inches long. It works out good, but just because it's so wide and I get so much stuff on my table, it's just hard to maneuver on my table right now. It's an Excalibur by General International. I got it probably, I'm going to say, 9 years ago. Yeah. And I've only had two problems with it. I had to change the top blade tensioner, and one of my blade clamps stripped out, so I just had to retap that. But no problems with it yet so far. It's a good tool. What did you pick up first, girl? So, guessing probably like maybe take a guess. It's either a Pegasus, Seiko, maybe a Wen or a Craftsman, maybe. Mm. A Jet 22. Wow, that's a good deal. That's a nice saw too. So I don't know if I'm gonna upgrade my saw or not. This one's working for me anyway, so. Have you checked Charles' site over at woodenvisions.com? He might have some really good ones over there. Who else has one? I know I've seen a Stagecoach. Just give me a second here. I'm trying to remember their name. Botus might have one. Hodas Botus. H. Botas. Let's look over at Charles. Stagecoach. Yeah, Charles has a couple. Here, I'll put. I'll screen share this again. Okay, so over on Charles' site, he's got one there, the Stagecoach with a couple horses on it. And let's go back here because I've seen 3 or 4 of them here. Oh, you can't just go back. There you go. So he's got a couple there. He's got 4 of them there. Depends how big you want to make it too, though. I'd start with there. I'm trying to remember where I've seen another Stagecoach at. I'm not sure. It's funny. Do a Google search for Stagecoach scroll saw patterns, and Charles' patterns come out. There's some cool 3D ones. I'm just trying. I know I saw a nice Stagecoach. Oh, there's one. I'm just trying to remember the designer now. Yeah, it's on Pinterest. So, you know, you want to cheat, you can grab one from there too, I suppose. Oh, there's another Charles pattern. It's pretty bad. You can tell his pattern just by looking at them because of the amount of detail in them. See, unless you want to do a project like this, I know I'm pretty sure I have a Victorian carriage pattern like that I got from I can't remember any of his names anymore. Rick Hutchinson at Rick Scroll Saw, because he's got a lot of old patterns as well. Because I know he started redoing scroll saw patterns from like the 1800s and early 1900s. I know he used to have a search on here. But yeah, check out scrollsaws.com. Rick Hutchinson, he's an awesome designer too. And like I said, I know he has he had a bunch of older patterns. I thought he had a search on here though. But yeah, go check out his site too. Like he's got a lot of cool stuff. He used to be on all our shows too. I don't know what happened to him. I know he's still around. I just don't know what happened to him though. Another good site to check out is Wilkins Woodworking. Because I love their clocks. I want to build that clock right there, that big tower clock. It's 9 feet tall. I think there's 9 clocks on it. It's just huge. So that's wilkinswoodworking.net, and then scrollsaws.com for Rick Hutchinson, and then woodenvisions.com for Charles's patterns. Always willing to help out other scrollers. And I can take a look too and see if I have any of Stagecoach patterns, like even out of the Scroll Saw magazines. I'll take a look. I'll see what I got, and I'll just send something to you. All right. Yeah, see, I'm out of room now. My table's too small. I didn't want to do that. Oh, and does your saw have a foot pedal? Foot pedals are so much easier to deal with. And if you don't have one, I would try and get one. Hey Ryan, how's it going? I saw you posting the video up. I haven't had a chance to see it though. I'll take a look at it later today. And I see you've been hanging out with the everybody else in the virtual craft shows. Are you having a good day? I hate waiting for spray light to dry. Actually, was watching one of the guys on the virtual craft show there, and he was putting spray paint on a platter. What's it from? Greece. It's from Greece. Let me grab his name. Oh, grab that page. I just gotta find his name again. It was cool because he was doing his Anarchus Costas. He was putting spray paint on this platter that he was doing on the lathe, green, red, and black, and he used fire, so like a torch, to dry it off real quick. And he did 1, 2, 3. I think he did four levels of it, red and green, and then black, and then turn his lathe back on to spread the black, spread the paint out, and took fire to it to dry it off. Repainted it, fired it again, repainted it, used more fire, and then he spun out the inside, the black area, to make like a bowl part for the platter. It was pretty cool. I've never seen a turner or anybody in woodworking use fire like that. You see these street performers use fire on their paintings and stuff they do on the ground, but you know it seems a little more safe. But that's a lot of work. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Spray with fire just to light it up. I suppose you can use a torch, or don't want to burn it. The heat gun might work quick. I usually do most of my spraying at night though, so I can just let it sit all night. Not to worry about the next day. Then I just gotta worry about all the dust drops that I have on it. but you know, we're woodworkers. We don't have any dust in our shop. I definitely think the next project I'm working on is building some camera crane gantry assembly things. Yeah, for sure. That way I can set my cameras up a lot better in my shop. Dust in the shop, dust in the house, dust on the dogs. Wife's always shouting. Dogs' tails. My cats get covered in sawdust and come in the house and track it everywhere. It's funny. No, I don't even brush myself off, but I can go out of my shop and into the house. I can go in the house, sit right down on my recliner, you know, cloth seat recliner. And then I grab a drink and then I smack my knees and all the dust just goes flying. You know, Kira gives me one of those looks. It's like, well, you know, it's a hobby. I'm having fun and I'm making money. So, whatever. I need a blower room. Yeah, like one of those sanitary safe showers or decontamination showers. Only with all air, right? You know what? I suppose I could just build like a little room before my door outside and just have it hooked to the air compressor with the remote on the air compressor or the dust collector. Just walk inside. Oh yeah. So set up like 4 or 5 uh, air blowers from the air compressor and have the remote set to the dust collector. Walk inside the little room, turn that compressor on, spin around, and the dust collector take it all out. Oh my god, you're right. There's an awesome project for you. I want to see you do that. I know you'd have a hoot making that. It'd be kind of cool. Got to look up air manifolds and everything else, right? Just to have all the same pressures coming out of all the same nozzles. Oh, you can even use old shower heads. That'd be kind of cool. It's my idea, though. I need credit somewhere. No, I'm not going to make one. Maybe if they had one of those showroom shops, you know, the ones that have no dust on the floor, and everything's so immaculate and put away, and like, you know, OCD. That's what I need. I gotta get OCD on my tool wall. Big time. It's so much oh, it's like yesterday I was cleaning my desk off. And I found like five, six, six pencils that I've been looking for forever. Maybe making a Velcro straps I can attach the camera to my head too. All right, take care too, buddy. Talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. my shows are not the most interesting shows to watch because well, they sort of are because I just go from start to finish in my shop. It's loud, it's noisy. Mistakes are made. We all learn from them. We have a joke, we laugh, and we're always learning from everybody else anyway. And then you all get to see how John screws up his jobs and how he fixes his jobs. Just wish I had a bigger shop though. Nah, whatever. I'm gonna actually. I need some smaller blades, so I'm gonna have to talk to a friend of mine because I'm out of small blades right now, and I know I'm doing a job right away. I need to figure out whether he has any for me. Um, Anytime I can watch someone scrolling is interesting. So, hey Tommy, how's it going? I haven't seen you around in a while. What have you been up to? Well, Herb, what have you done over at Charles' show already? How long have I been scrolling for? I've been scrolling for, I'm gonna say, 9 years, give or take. You know, um, let's see. I'm trying to write a text. I wrote 9. Um, I've I did woodwork in woodworking class in grade 7 and 8. I jigsawed out actually I have it here somewhere. I'm not gonna find it right now. I jigsawed out a name in Cubs. So that was a long time ago. I did a bowl in wood shop in grade 8, and that's it. I hadn't touched woodworking at all until about 9 years ago when my ex father-in-law was. I went over this last night in video. He built Adirondack chairs and tete-a-tetes, wishing wells, planters. And I said, what would look really cool on that is like just some like flowers, eagles, whatever, right? Like birds and stuff. And so he's like, yeah, go ahead. So he's like, yeah, go ahead and do it. It'll look cool. So I picked up a cheap scroll saw. It was like $60, and got a couple patterns online. Went down to the magazine store, got some magazines with the old scroller magazines, and started doing some patterns. Then I'm gonna have to say, a couple people saw them, and they're like, "Oh, can you do this?" I'm like, "Sure." Can you do this? I'm like, "Sure." And then that's how the name came out, because I would do it if I could, and apparently I could, so I can. So it's wood if I can do wood, can do woodworking. So that's how I started doing it. And like I said, it was about 9 years ago I started doing that, and everybody saw it. They're like, "Oh, can you make this?" So I started expanding what I was doing, and that's why it's what if I could scroll saw portrait and woodworks, portrait design and woodworks. Yeah, scroll design and portraits. I keep changing the name. What if I could? And yeah, that's how it started. And like I was telling the other guys last night, it was all word of mouth. I've never paid for advertising. It's just like, just do little keychains, little logos of companies, and just go drop them off with some business cards. And that's how it started. And that's how I do what I do. But your imagination's drawing a limit to where you're going to stop at. Woodworking in school is different though than doing it on your own, because you have to do it. And I know when I get stuck doing something, when I get stuck doing patterns or multiples of whatever, uh, I try not to do more than 9 of one thing, because if I do, then it becomes work, it becomes monotonous, and I really don't want to do it anymore. And that's why it's a hobby. And that's why I try not to do more than I really need to on one item. Because when it becomes work, it's not fun anymore. And I do it because it's fun and it keeps me out of the house. So the house is nice and clean. Carrie's gonna say it's not, but so I got about another 40 minutes or so on this. We'll see how much more I can get done. Yeah, it definitely puts way too much pressure on you. Then you're on a time crunch and everything else. Like, this one's not bad. Like, it's a rush job. I got to get done for Monday. But most of my work that I do, like, if you've been watching my videos, most of them I have in my shop are probably 2 to 3 years old. So my customers are pretty what's the word? Easygoing. They're okay with what I do. Not a big problem for them. It's like the wedding sign I just finished up last week from 2 years ago. I'm like, oh, it's an anniversary present now. They're like, oh yeah, that'll work. That'll work good. That'll do. So my customers understand, I guess, to certain points. But then again, if they really, really wanted it, they'd be hounding me for it. But they don't. So I guess that's why I like my customers. Yeah, that cut's gonna be a pain to do. You know, if I joined the CNC crowd, this would have been done in 20 minutes. But it wouldn't be as much fun to do. $50 pens at once. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't want to see another pen after that. That's like I was doing give me a sec here. I was doing Adirondack chairs, adult size and child size and teenager size. So there's 3 different size Adirondack chairs I did. And I had this idea. Somebody asked me, "Oh, can you make one look like a Mater chair, like from the movie Cars?" I'm like, "Sure, yeah, I can do that." And so I made one, and did the custom eyes on it. It had the teeth on the front, like where the legs go, and I put little working headlights on it. Made a tow bar across the back, had a pulley on there, rope, and had a little where the back end of the truck is, the box of the truck. So the box of the seat was like a little play area, so they put toys and stuff in there with the working crane winch, and I put their name on the back, so it was custom scroll name on the back side of it. And I made one, posted it up, and it was like, oh, I want one, I want one, I want one, I want one. So that I ended up making. I have a picture on my page in my shop. I had 9 of them, and they were like all like adult size, and the teenager, and the children size ones. And it's like it was production work, and it got to me, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm like, this is the last one I'm doing. Somebody ordered it, paid for it, but didn't pick it up. I gave them their money back, and then I sold it, and I said, this is the last one I'm making. Who wants to buy it? I'm going to auction it off. I was selling them for, the children's ones I think were $85 a piece. The adult ones I think were $125 a piece. And there was a lot of work that went into them. But the last one that I made sold. Like, this is a limited edition. Last one, limited edition. I think it sold for almost $300. So I'm like, I lucked out on that. So that was a good deal. But yeah, I hate production work, and like to do 50 pens at once, oh, that would drive me nuts. Like I don't know if you're into making pens and stuff. That's 6 months. It's good. It's like a week, right? It's like a week to me. Oh yeah, customers will be like, oh, can I get it in like 2 months, or I need it in like 2 weeks. Well, this one I need in 2 days. I'm like, yeah, not a problem. I do it for you. And then I get sent out of town, and then family stuff comes up, and then we're out visiting, and then stuff like that. So that's why I got my projects in my shop that are 2-3 years old. But I'm slowly completing them. What? That's why I started doing the videos, so that my customers will be like, "Hey, are you working on that for me?" Yeah, sure. You can't say you forgot it. Just say, I started it, and it's a wood shop. I started it. I set it down somewhere. Something came up. I'm sorry. I have to relocate it, or else build you a new one. Because you didn't start to begin with, so you gotta build a new one anyway. Good times. Oh, let's change cameras. Yeah. Oh yeah. There was a problem with shipping parts. Where the factory was out of parts. They started building some new ones. They had to reorder some new stock. They don't make those parts anymore, so I had to find a new dealer for them. There's all kinds of reasons, not excuses, but reasons you can tell your customers. And if your customers are family, then you can just lie to them. Doesn't matter. All right. No, you can have what I make, and you're gonna like it, and you're gonna pay me double for it because you want it right now. That's what I would do. You're gonna you want something similar to that? I can't give you that exact one because each one's unique, but I can give you one similar to it. It's like totally different. It's like 3 times the size and like in half as deep. It's got a 3-inch thick base on it. They come back to pick it up. They're like, "You like it?" They're like, it doesn't look the same as the other one. I said, "No, you're gonna take it and you're gonna like it. Give me my money. Get on my shop." Oh, don't forget to tell your friends where you got it from. Thanks a lot. But it's unique. It's one of a kind. Handmade. I've been hanging out on Charles' shows too much. All my lines look rustic. Yeah, they're rustic. They're rustic lines. Let's go through and clean up all the cleans all up now. All right. I'm yeah, rustic is good. I thought it was bad to turn green lumber though. Like because it I always heard that it was bad to turn green lumber because of sap content and it's too wet or it's drying out too fast and then you get warps. I can't remember whose show it was. I was actually watching a show and he was turning something that was green. He was turning it like really thin and it was warping on him as he was turning it. It was drying out because the lights of the camera were drying it out too fast as he was turning it and it was warping as he was turning it. It turned out really cool though. I think it had this really cool wave on the top edge of it. But yes, rustic is good. Rustic is always good. I see, like I said, the only thing I returned was back in elementary school, and that bowl didn't really turn out that good, and it's here somewhere. Let me take a quick glance for it. I know I can find it right away. I know it's amongst one of my many. Oh, there it is. Look at that awesome ball. Look at that. I turned that in grade 8. So that was 90, 85. 1985. I turned that. And my biggest issue with it is the screws in the bottom from the faceplate that actually go all the way through. You can see one screw hole right there. It goes all the way through. I can't even remember what it is. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, it cracked on me. It's got a crack right there, and that's probably because it dried out so much. It was a candy dish, and then it was a change dish, and my mom kept it. So yeah, my mom passed away. I found this, and it, like I said, there's a really old sign I did in Boy Scouts that was. I'm pretty sure I cut it with a router though, or not a router, but a jigsaw. And the line, oh, the rustic, the hero rustic, but it's an antique now, so not that bad. I was banned from ugly glasses. Why? See, our metal shop was closed. We didn't have auto repair. Our wood shop was only open for half the semester, and they closed it. And I think it caught on fire after that. But because all the stories you hear of BLO and rags spontaneously combusting, apparently it does happen. But our wood shop, the staining room was in this glass, like it had a glass wall, and all ventilation, everything was in there, and drying racks, everything else. But I guess one class they were doing a lot of finishing, and they used BLO, and then basically all the rags got thrown into the one bin, metal garbage bin, and overnight it just boom, spontaneously combusted. That was pretty cool. Yeah. But yeah, so like I said, that's the extent of my turning abilities. I don't know. I think it turned out all right for being in grade 8. But yeah, like I said, like the faceplate screws are still on the bottom. And I know turning has gone exponential in freaking like with hold down. I don't even know what they're called. The face plates that grip on the sides and everything else, vacuum plates, everything else now. So I know it's a lot different. And I've seen people turn like huge stuff. It was a little difficult. Look at troublemaker. So I'm gonna call this finished for now. Yeah, Chucks. And so it's not finished. It's just I'm done cutting it right now. Like I said, I'm gonna go on the spindle sander, clean up my edges because you see it like there's rustic notches in them, just because it was catching on the back corner of my table saw or on my scroll saw. So I'll take that. Like I said, I got to go to work right away. So I'll continue this video after, and we'll catch up with you then. In the meantime, go on over to Charles' show. Let's see what he's doing over there, and go bug him. He enjoys people watching his shows. This is Charles Deering, Wooden Visions on YouTube. Go check him out. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Tommy, Dave, Herb, if you're still in here. I'm not sure if you are or not. And go check out Charles' show. Go check out the virtual craft show there that Jimmy Page and Carl Jacobson has on today. And we'll see you guys later. All right. Thanks a lot. Bye. I guess I got to say bye before I actually end the show. All right. Bye.